Your future self is looking back on you right now, wishing that you had just gone for it. No, I actually had to calm down for a second. This is exactly what I mean when I say I self-sabotage and I give up. Life really be... It does. Good morning. Today is July 9th, 2024. It is 8:40 in the morning. This is my second YouTube video and we're gonna get deep, okay? If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen my post about how in a rut I've been these past few months, and by rut, I mean depression. Like, that's really what it is. And although the topic of depression can be really complex, I know for a fact that if I had more structure and discipline in my life, I wouldn't feel like this big, giant mess. And I really just want to apply that in a new way. But just real quick, if you don't know me, my name is Natalia Lorenzo. I'm 25 years old. I'll put my socials down below. And I'm currently going through a very transformative yet uncomfortable part of my life. And although I get really shy sometimes about being vulnerable on camera, I really want to document this experience for two reasons. The first reason being to inspire anyone going through the same thing. I feel like when you're in your 20s or even 30s, or even honestly at any point of your life, when you go through a transformative period, that is really hard and it's really uncomfortable. And also, I want to look back on this and be like, wow, girl, you really did that. Like, you really got through it. Just want to look back on all of this and be proud of myself, and also sharing my experience, because that's something that I've always kind of held myself back in. Anyways, I only have like 100 subscribers, so if you want to follow along the journey, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And if you want to join the journey, that's really cool too. But if you want to follow along, I'm going to share what I do, and please make sure you follow your own pace and listen to your own body, okay? You know what I'm really learning the hard way is that becoming your best self is such a messy process. It is so messy. It's extremely emotional. It's a lot of physical and mental work, and it's so easy to fall off. I feel like I fall off my routine every other week, and it makes me feel like a literal failure, but I think I finally figured out why this happens to me so much. I tend to set these major, drastic goals, right? And then I do my little routine to get closer to my goals. And then when I feel like I don't see improvement quick enough, when I feel like I should be seeing results faster, I get extremely discouraged. I get emotional, I give up, and I'm back at square one. And the most frustrating thing about all of this is that that is such a weak mentality to have. And I know that. I know that for a fact, because I know that things take time. And I really hate how much I let it get to me. I feel like it's like this big cycle of failure and frustration. And I do that to myself. Like, it doesn't need to be that way, but I do that to myself. I know exactly what it is that I want to achieve in this life. I know exactly what I need to do. I have my magic potion, right? All in my head. But it's one thing to have it in your head and bring it out into the real world, right? Because I can daydream all day long, but it's like I gotta do the actual work. I really think that the key to success is to take your big goals, turn them into small goals, then recognize and celebrate the small milestones to give you motivation to keep working towards the big milestones. Because eventually your small goals do become your big goals. They turn into your big wins. And it's so annoying because I literally know that, yet here I am self-sabotaging myself every single day. It's annoying. It's really annoying, but it ends today. I'm really making a life-changing decision today, right here, right now with you guys. So this brings me to my challenge that starts right now. For the next 7 days, I'm going to show up for myself to the best of my ability with consistency, discipline, and with celebration. I have a lot of big things I want to achieve in my life, right? But for right now, I'm going to be focused on being consistent in the gym, having a healthy, balanced diet, improving my gut health, and improving my knowledge in nutrition so one day I can be a certified holistic nutritionist. I've never said that out loud before on camera, but that's something that I really, really want. So to make this as simple as possible for me, I created a list of do's and don'ts. My do's are to work out every day. I feel like I have a pretty simple gym routine. It's very gentle, and for right now, that's what I'm gonna stick to. It's basically just a 30-minute outdoor walk, 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, and 15 minutes of YouTube mat Pilates. Secondly is to eat home-cooked meals only. This is gonna be a big one for me because I resort to delivery almost every day. I've talked about this before and it makes me feel mildly embarrassed, but I don't feel confident cooking. Sometimes I feel like I'm not good at cooking. I also was never taught to cook, so it's just something that I really struggle with, but I need to learn. Like, I'm 25. I was making an effort to really cook before, And then like I said, I fell off, I stopped. But here we are back at square one. I'm going to cook. Because in a little bit, we're actually going to the grocery store. The third thing on my to-do list is I'm so gut health focused now, so I gotta be taking my probiotics every day. I gotta be hitting my fiber count every day, which is 20 to 30 grams of fiber, and to take my daily gut health friendly foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, hot bone broth. The fourth thing on my to-do list is to study at least 30 minutes every day and continue learning about how food is our literal medicine. Bringing this on into my life has been the most life-changing, challenging thing that I've ever done, but it excites me so much. And in order for me to be certified one day, I have to keep up with my studies. And lastly, I must be in bed every night at 10 p.m. and I must wake up every day at 6 a.m. And I also created a list of don'ts. No processed foods, no ordering food. I must cook every meal, no skipping the gym. And I was gonna do absolutely no sugar, but I'm not trying to be miserable during this challenge, so I am gonna allow myself sweets in a very, very controlled and moderated way, and I'm mainly gonna stick to fruits if I want something sweet. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do no fruits, no sugar. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Okay, that's enough of me talking in my intro, so let's go ahead and get started. I weighed myself and I took a video to keep track of progress during this journey. I didn't think that I would drop much weight during this challenge since it's only a week, but what caught me by surprise was seeing that I had gained 8 pounds in just 1 week due to a depressive binge eating episode. I don't like being hard on myself about gaining weight because life happens, but I can't say I wasn't disappointed in myself. I'm getting a little nervous, and I think it's because like now that it's time to work out, the challenge has officially started. There's no backing out now, and I'm committed to doing this, so I had to put my hair up because it's really hot outside, but now it's time to exercise. So we have a 30-minute walk, 20-minute Stairmaster, 15-minute YouTube mat Pilates. I'm gonna go on my walk, but I'm not gonna bring my camera because I feel like that's kind of dangerous. So I'll check back in after my walk and then we'll move on to the next exercise. And then after we're done working out is the grocery store. It's a lot, it's a lot. I'm nervous, I'm excited, let's go. Oh my gosh, it is so hot outside, and guys, something crazy happened. I'm over here on my walk for my mental health, trying to relax, and a homeless man, a very aggressive homeless man, was digging through a trash can, and he saw me as I was walking in his direction, and I thought he was gonna do something bad, so I ran inside of a UPS store, and I told the guy, I was like, hey, I need to wait a few minutes, this homeless guy is really aggressive, and he was like, yeah, no worries, no worries. But that just made me think that I might need a new place to walk around because I do live in the city, and I don't know if this is the safest place to be walking. Anyways, that 30-minute walk turned into an hour, and I still have to do the Stairmaster and my YouTube mat Pilates, so I'm just keep going. Let's go. I'm like trying to resituate myself. That was really crazy. And also guys, I realized something, and I'm like feeling kind of bad because I'm like, oh no, I'm off to a bad start, but I haven't eaten today. I'm hungry. It's 12. And I don't have any food. I don't want to order food. Usually that's what I would do, is I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, let me just order something. But no, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm actually gonna go to 2 grocery stores, and I'm gonna wait till I get home and cook. Kind of off to a rough start this morning, but like I said, we move forward. How many times I do the Stairmaster, it's always hard. I literally feel it in my glutes, my thighs, my back, my stomach. For those of you who know, but for those of you who don't, I actually lost 40 pounds just doing the Stairmaster. I'll include some pics so you guys can see the difference, but 40-pound difference just climbing some steps. I came in late on my mat right away because I was like, I need to get right into these Pilates. I don't want to sit and scroll on my phone, so let's go ahead and start. Talk about a good workout, man. I feel I feel good. And when they tell you that working out improves your mental health, they are not lying, because I feel amazing right now. Although I'm hungry, although I feel like I was a little bit behind, I'm really proud of myself for pushing through, for continuing vlogging everything. I mean, it is only day one. And I'm excited to cook. I'm actually excited to cook. And you guys are here with me, and this is actually motivating me so much. Okay guys, I showered, did my makeup, did my hair, put on a cute little casual fit. One thing about me is if I leave the house, I'm gonna make sure to look good. I feel like that's a habit I kind of adopted at a very young age, because you never know who you're gonna run into. And when you look good, you feel good. So we're gonna hit up Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. I don't think I can bring my camera in there. I think I might actually get kicked out if I do that. But I'm actually gonna show you a haul of everything I got. But I'm gonna get going because I'm hungry. Okay, so I'm back from the grocery store. This is everything I bought. I'm gonna do a quick pan just so you see literally everything. And all of this food is very fiber focused, very gut health focused, very protein focused. I feel like those three things are really my priority when it comes to eating. And I really want to show you these two teas. I love these. Raspberry leaf tea is great for menstrual pain. Spearmint tea is so good for keeping your skin clear. Over here, we got the famous bone broth. I talk about this so much. This is so good for your gut health. And all of this is from Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, and everything came out to $190.77. Hey guys, I gotta be so honest with you. We're gonna do a lot better tomorrow, okay, in terms of cooking and eating, because it's almost 6 o'clock and I still haven't eaten. And honestly, that's kind of unacceptable, because the whole challenge is like to get my protein and my fiber and my nutrients, you know? But I'm gonna give myself grace, and I'm gonna tell myself it's okay, because by now, if I wasn't doing this challenge, I would have totally ordered something, or I would have stopped somewhere and gotten some food. On tonight's menu, it's quinoa, arugula salad, and chicken, and I'm so excited because I'm going to make an enormous plate. Me waiting this long isn't too terrible because I do intermittent fasting, so I'm not completely miserable. But you know, I just want to do this a specific way, so I'm gonna just let it slide for now. So something I preach all the time is to eat fermented foods, and I like to eat 2 tablespoons before my lunch because it helps so much with digestion, and it really is just so good for your gut health. So I either do sauerkraut or kimchi. I'm in the mood for sauerkraut today, so we're gonna eat this. Some people might think this is gross. I don't. I like it, but I'm also the pickle friend. You know what it means to be the pickle friend? It's the friend that you give your pickle to. So this is fermented pickles and cabbage. Cheers. So that's 1 tablespoon. Here goes another big one. And just like that, my gut is full of healthy bacteria. My stomach is gonna have a much easier time digesting my food. My gut is happy, I'm happy. You're gonna be happy if you follow along. Fermented foods are where it's at. And even if you might think like, oh, this is gonna taste so gross, it goes away really fast. And honestly, you might like it, like me. Okay, I'm really about to cook it up in the kitchen, so I'll be right back. It took everything in me to not tear into this right away. So we have an arugula chicken salad with feta cheese, edamame, broccoli sprouts, and quinoa. And we have an olipop full of fiber. It's full of protein. It just looks so good. Okay, moment of truth. I think I need some privacy with this salad. Guys, I don't play. That might have been one of the best salads I have ever made in my life. I can't even believe I made that. I've never made that before. I used to not like arugula, and then I'm kind of like making myself eat it because it's so good for you. That was my first time making quinoa, and I literally just added the edamame and the sprouts in for fiber and for nutrients, and that was so good. Okay, so now I'm about to tidy up, and then it's time to study for 30 minutes, so I'm gonna get started. So what I'm studying today is the Human Health Guide. I saw it online and I was very intrigued by it, so I decided to buy it and download the PDF. Here are some things that it shows. It talks about alkaline food and veganism. So I don't know if I said this before, but I was pescatarian for 6 years, with the occasional moments of eating chicken when I absolutely had no choice but to. And then I started eating beef again, and I've been eating beef again now for like about a year. And although I don't necessarily regret starting to eat beef again, sometimes I think that maybe I should go back to being pescatarian, but that's what the studying does, is it kind of opens my eyes to new ideas, or maybe revisiting my old ideas. And I don't know yet. Also, I just wanted to include, when eating a lot of fiber, you need a lot of water, okay? They work together, so make sure you're doing that. I'm about to drink this entire thing, and this will be like my third one of the day, which is really good. I was also feeling like I have a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna eat these 3 dates. I love dates. They're so sweet, and to me, they taste like goops of caramel, which I love caramel. And guess what? Even more fiber. These 3 dates have about 3 to 4 grams of fiber, which puts me at about 23 grams of fiber for the day already. So I'm really about to lock in on my studying. I have my timer set, I have my notes out, I have my PDF out. I'll be right back. Okay guys, my 30-minute session is up. I absolutely love learning, and I love learning new recipes. I just found out you can make quinoa pancakes. I'm definitely gonna try that. I'm so annoyed. I went to go take my probiotic. I only have 1 left, and I was at Whole Foods today, so that means I have to go tomorrow and get some more. There's this whole thing about when to take probiotics. Some people say first thing early in the morning, some people say at night before you go to bed. I don't know. I feel like as long as you take it, you're good, but I genuinely don't know. Anyways, day 1 is done. If I keep this up for 6 more days, I could really build up momentum to just continue to be great. I'm gonna get ready for bed, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 10th. It's day 2 of my challenge, and I'm off to a rough start. I woke up at 4 because there's like a fire alarm that keeps going off. Not a fire alarm. Oh my gosh. Good morning. It woke me up at 4, and I was like, no, I have to be up at 6, and I couldn't really go back to sleep. Anyways, I actually have a dentist appointment at 9 a.m. So we gotta exercise and eat our breakfast before we head out. So I gotta get moving. Okay, so I'm dressed. In my bag, I have a taser, pepper gel, sunglasses, which I'm gonna put on right now. This is like my outfit for the gym. I guess you can't really tell, but I'm wearing leggings and a sports bra. Like if I go outside like this, it might cause a bit of attention. I don't want that. So I always put on a really big oversized hoodie or sweater. Okay, I'm still kind of asleep, but we got a challenge to keep up with. 30-minute walk, 20-minute Stairmaster, 15-minute Pilates. Let's go. You know what feeling I really, really love? When you don't want to do something, you force yourself to do it, and you end up having a good time. Like, I think you guys really felt the energy this morning. You know, I didn't sleep well. I did not want to be outside or get out or exercise, but the air feels crisp. It's like a nice breeze out. I feel good, and I'm happy I came outside. I'm going to keep up with my walk, and then I'm going to head back in to do the Stairmaster and Pilates, so. Damn! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Got real hot real quick. I had to pin my hair up. I took off my sweater. It's time for the Stairmaster. I'm kind of dreading it, but once again, I don't want to do it right now, but there's no way I'll ever regret it afterwards. You never regret a workout. Let's go. That was such a good workout. Guys, I have a dentist appointment at 9 a.m. and I have to start getting ready now. So I won't be able to eat breakfast before I go, and I won't be able to do my 15-minute Pilates, but you best believe I'm gonna do them when I get back. Appointment is at 9 and the cleaning is 45 minutes. So by the time I come back, it's still gonna be breakfast time. I'm also not mad about it because I'm not super hungry right now. Also, real quick, just 2 things I wanna share. I don't rush around. I saw something that said that rushing kills your feminine energy, and it does, because then you're huffing and puffing. You're like, you know, you gotta just relax and try to find a different way to navigate things if you're running behind. The second thing I wanted to share is, obviously I have this challenge, right? And like a couple of things just haven't gone according to plan, like yesterday with all the things I was doing, and then me not sleeping well and kind of running behind schedule. And it's not about how things go, it's about what you do to fix them. I'm gonna go shower, get ready, and head to the dentist, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Genuine superpower that I have is how quick I'm able to get ready. I got ready in 20 minutes. My hair is in my makeup, cute fit, and I smell just as good as I look. Teleported back to my place. I I feel like this is kind of weird, but I kind of like going to the dentist. Sometimes I don't if I have to like get a wisdom tooth pulled out or something, but when it's a cleaning, I don't know why I enjoy it. Anyways, it's 11 a.m. so let's make breakfast. On today's menu, I'm gonna make 2 egg, cheese, and bean burritos with guac on top. That was so good. I forgot to show the plate of my food all gone and devoured because I put everything in a dishwasher. But I actually had to step away from vlogging for a minute because I had a meeting which was like 45 minutes, and now I have another meeting in a little bit, but that one should only be about 15 minutes. So when I'm done with that meeting, then we're gonna hop into Pilates. I didn't forget. I know something crazy about food. You know you're eating good food when you feel energized afterwards. If you eat something and you feel lethargic, you feel tired, you feel lazy, what you're eating might not be the best for you. Food is meant to give you energy. Like right now, I feel like I could run a marathon. Anyways, I'm gonna go check in on that second meeting, and then it's time for Pilates and time to study. So I had my meeting and I decided to actually study before I did Pilates because I was already in front of my laptop. And I'm gonna share a few notes with you because I just love sharing as I learn, and I find all of this so fascinating. Today's topic of learning is mucus. I know, it's kind of gross, but it's very important to know about mucus. Having mucus is not a bad thing. It's actually an essential thing. But there are a lot of foods and certain things in your environment that can cause excess mucus, and excess mucus contributes to diseases. So the 3 main mucus causing foods tends to be like milk, cheese, dairy products, processed foods, and meat. So if you notice that you eat these things and then afterwards you have a lot of phlegm in the back of your throat and you just feel like mucusy and stuffy, that's basically your body reacting to inflammation. Basically, to sum up what I'm learning, mucus is necessary. Excess mucus is a very alerting sign that something is wrong in your body. And I was just looking over a list of foods that you can eat in order to break up mucus. Key limes, watermelon, mangoes, walnuts, onions, oranges, ginger, and lettuce. I've definitely had times where I would eat food and then I'd be like coughing up and feeling really phlegmy. And if that happens to you, that's not really a good sign. You should take a step back, look at what you're eating, and address the issue. Now it's time for Pilates. Mat Pilates are no joke. I really love using my own body weight to exercise. I don't like lifting weights, I never have, and I honestly sometimes feel like lifting weights isn't that good for you because I feel like it can be kind of dangerous. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Don't come for me, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like you could just really hurt yourself. I just feel like using your own body weight hits different. Anyways, I feel really good and really sweaty. Pilates made me kind of hungry, so I made a little snack. I love edamame. This comes already salted. First, I warmed it up, and then I put some olive oil, and then I sprinkled some feta on top. It's so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was literally feeling like I forgot to do something today. What was I supposed to do? Forgot to get my probiotics. I need to go to Whole Foods and get my probiotics. So I've talked about this before, but anytime you eat probiotics, you need a prebiotic, but a prebiotic is just fiber. So I've eaten a lot of fiber, so I can go ahead and take my probiotics. Probiotics are secured. But guys, I also just had a very rude realization. I'm having a hard time with the 3 meals a day. I feel like as long as I hit my fiber count, which is one of the most important things in this challenge, that's all that really matters. I really wanted to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but it seems like that's not coming naturally to me right now, so I'm not gonna force it. Anyways, I'm gonna get started. I think I'm gonna make like a shrimp noodle veggie sauteed situation with like a sweet sauce on top. Oh wait, real quick, I almost forgot my kimchi. So eat this much. One more. Guys, I swear, well, I can't swear because I just can't. But if you do this, if you start implementing this into your diet, you will see drastic results. Or you might see drastic results. I try to be careful with my wording, but you know what I mean. Just give it a shot. Fermented foods is where it's at, okay? This is what we're working with. I put the balsamic glaze on top to make it look all fancy, but I feel like it looks like a squid inked all over my food. I love this. I love this so much. This is so fun. This is like my favorite part of the challenge, is cooking my food and tasting it. To be 100% honest, sometimes I make something, it tastes not good, or I overcook it or undercook it, or something goes wrong and I get discouraged, but I shouldn't. Like, this is good. I'm good. I almost just choked. You know the drill. I'll be right back. I said I don't play. That was so good. I'm impressed with myself. But guys, actually, I think I'm gonna wrap up day 2 here, because I'm gonna go shower, I'm gonna do a face mask, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Can't believe it's gonna be day 3 already. Okay, see you in the morning. Good morning. I meant to make that a much dimmer light, so it was like a soft intro, but good morning. It's day 3, let's get right to it. So I actually woke up kind of hungry this morning, but I don't want to eat before I exercise, so I'm gonna have some blackberries and some raspberries. This right here has 5 grams of fiber and about 1 gram of protein, and I'm also pairing this with some hot lemon water, and I like to call this my pre-breakfast. And I love the idea of a pre-breakfast, especially if it's gut health focused, and especially if you're getting fiber, because it's just a good way to set yourself up for success for the day. So cheers to that. And then after I take this, we're gonna go on our walk. What do we think of the fit? I look like my grandma. This is literally exactly an outfit that my grandma would wear when she would go on her walks. Go outside, let's talk to the trees and the plants and the bees and the sky. Let's go.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Man, it is summertime. Anyways, back from the walk. You know what's next. Let's go. That was so good. I'm gonna be drinking this coconut water. I get this one from Whole Foods, and I'll never forget how Bretman Rock said that coconut water tastes like water that's been in someone's mouth. I think that's so funny, but this one actually tastes really good, and it's naturally pink. It's so cold and refreshing. All right, Pilates. I'm so tired. I don't know why today's workout felt harder than any other day. I wish I could stay on the floor for like another 20 minutes, but I actually have a PR event to go to in a little bit, so I have to get ready for that. I'm gonna get up now. And just like that, I clean up nice, don't I? And I made breakfast. English muffin with some strawberry jelly and butter. And I also love this green juice from Trader Joe's because it has so much in it. So if you have trouble getting your greens for the day, I highly recommend this. I believe it's like $6. Look at that egg. That's a perfectly cooked egg. Hey guys, so I'm back from the event, and I wanted to vlog when I was there, but there was honestly so much going on. Like, it was hot, it was loud, there was a lot of people there. And also I was like, you know what, it's fine, it's not what the video is about anyways. But I did have a really good time. It was like a rooftop summer party. When I got home, I literally ripped my clothes off and I passed out on the couch for 45 minutes. I am so tired. I think it's because like every day I've been following a pretty strict routine, and also I've been vlogging. Vlogging takes so much energy. Anyways, I'm really hungry and I'm making some chicken, some purple potatoes, and a salad. My purple potatoes are taking so long to cook and I'm so hungry, so I made a bean and cheese burrito to hold me over because I need to eat. And I'm having an Olipop as well. Just this little snack to hold me over has 10 grams of fiber and 7 grams of protein, so we're doing good. How amazing does this look?
Now Now that's what I'm talking about.
I got really full, so I wasn't able to clean my plate like I always do. Also, in case you're wondering, I didn't eat kimchi or sauerkraut before because I do that a lot, like even before this challenge, and I just felt like I didn't need to do that today. And I always listen to my body. So I'll just like eat it again when I feel like I need fermented foods. And I still have to study, but I think I'm gonna save that like right around my bedtime. I'm gonna go chill for a little bit, do my own thing, and then when it's time to study, I'll be back. Oh my gosh, guys, that concludes day 3. By the way, I took my probiotic. I didn't do it on camera, but once again knocked out all the goals that I set for myself. I'm halfway through the race and I'm already celebrating. But okay, I'm gonna take my makeup off, I'm gonna shower, head to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. And tomorrow morning we're going hiking with friends. Good night. Buenos dias, amigos. It is day 4. It's day 4. That's what I'm talking about. Today we're going hiking with my 2 beautiful friends, Amber and Asharina. We're gonna go see a big waterfall in Malibu. It's pretty much gonna take place of my exercise, right? Because that's kind of like equivalent to doing an outside walk and the Stairmaster, because the outside part and then the climbing part. But I think when I come back, I'm still gonna hit the Pilates just because I'm really enjoying it. Or I might not, I don't know, we'll see. But I do need a nutritious breakfast before we go. So I don't even know what I'm gonna make yet. We'll see in a little bit. So I made breakfast and I have to be honest, I'm not excited about it. This is actually my first time trying cottage cheese and I'm trying to implement it more into my diet because it's really good for you. I'm not excited about it. So, that's not even picking up well on camera. Here's what it looks like. Okay, this is the bite that I'm working with. That's really good. I'm gonna try it by itself and just see what the taste is like on its own. Okay, taste is amazing. The texture is, it's like little chunks of I don't even know what in your mouth. So okay, my friends are about to be here. I'm so excited to go hiking. The waterfall is so beautiful. Okay guys, I'm here with my friends. This is Amber and this is Asharina. And it's actually a really cloudy day, which I'm really bummed out about, but it's fine. We're gonna make the best of it, so let's go. So this is actually a very long hike that we're on. It's 2 miles there and 2 miles back. I know. Right. Time goes by so fast.
Yeah, it's so full at the same time.
Really? I feel like it never goes slow. I feel like I blink and the day's over. Want to tell them what we're doing?
We're playing the ABC game. Category is animals.
So I say an animal that starts with an A. Alligator.
Bird. Cat.
Dog.
Elephant. Fire truck.
Fire truck.
What?
Let's start over.
We're gonna say the same ones.
Okay. ABC game, round 2, animals. I was gonna say architect.
Exactly.
Animals, a... Damn. Oh, armadillo.
Nice. Bat. Cougar.
Dinosaur.
Elf.
The hike was everything. I absolutely love that hike. There really is just something so special about being in nature. It's 3 o'clock and I'm so hungry, so let's make some lunch. I think I'm gonna make some salmon, rice. Ooh, I still have some purple potatoes left. Yeah. Guys, I'm so smooth with it. I can't even believe I'm cooking like this. Woo! That's a really big bite, but I'm gonna go for it. That was good. Also, I had an Olipop with my meal, which is an additional 9 grams of fiber. I love having an Olipop because they're 2 grams of sugar, 9 grams of fiber, and they're just so good. I'm so tired. Okay, 2 things. I decided I'm not gonna do Pilates tonight. I am exhausted. And I'm just not gonna force myself. There's no need. I was literally like, no, force yourself for the vlog. Do it for the video. No, it doesn't feel right. Second thing is I didn't eat fermented foods today because I feel like I simply didn't need to. But I am about to take my probiotic and I'm gonna study now. Literally think I'm gonna go to sleep tonight at like 8 p.m. guys. I'm so tired. To be so honest, I'm struggling so bad. Like I do not want to study. I do not want to read anything. I don't want to take down notes. But I feel like when it comes to studying, there's absolutely no excuse because it's only 30 minutes and I have really big goals when it comes to me learning about holistic nutrition. And I decided I'm actually just gonna watch 30 minutes of that documentary on Netflix. It's called Hack Your Health, The Secrets of Your Gut.
There are some major deficiencies in the typical American diet, even the typical American diet that's healthy.
Let's finish 30 minutes of Hack Your Health. I can see why it has such great reviews. It's very informative. I feel like I gotta finish the documentary in order to talk about it more, but honestly, so far so good. I accomplished everything today, although it was a little bit differently. I have a meeting tomorrow at 11 a.m. with a college to see if I could start attending classes to start my holistic nutrition certification process going, which is so exciting. I honestly think I'm just gonna go shower and go to bed. So that wraps up day 4. Although I'm exhausted right now, I'm feeling really proud of myself, but good night. Morning. Today is day 5. I can't even believe it. I have a webinar to attend in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna be meeting with a college to see if I like them to attend their nutritionist program to eventually get certified. And after I do that, then we'll move into exercise and breakfast and all of that. I just finished the meeting. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, I'm so passionate, I'm so ready, and I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna go make my breakfast before I actually do my workouts. I'm in such a good mood. I'm gonna be outside walking, just like smiling at everyone, which I'm very excited about, so yeah. I love making this breakfast. We have English muffin French toast with bananas, eggs, avocado, organic maple syrup, and some coffee. I put so many people onto English muffin French toast. It's the best way to go. Oh, they contain a lot of fiber, so something kind of bad just happened. So right after I ate breakfast, I convinced myself that this is stupid, that no one cares. I made myself cry and I took a nap for 2 hours. And this is exactly, and I'm trying not to cry now because, oh my god, no. No, I actually have to calm down for a second. This is exactly what I mean when I say I self-sabotage and I give up. Because it's like this big mental battle that I have with myself, that I start things and I convince myself that it's stupid and that I'm gonna make no progress. No, I'm trying so hard to not cry because this is something that I deal with over and over and over again. It's so annoying. Anyways, I took a nap, I woke up, and I was like, well, I can't give up now. Like, it's Saturday, we're on day 5. So anyways, I'm forcing myself to continue with the day as if it was the morning. It's 5 o'clock, by the way, and I've barely done anything. I'm gonna go on my walk. I'm gonna go do the Stairmaster. I'm gonna do the Pilates, and I'm gonna make my lunch/dinner since clearly I've realized I can't eat 3 times a day. That's just not a thing for me. So I'm gonna make a nice big lunch/dinner, and then I'm gonna study, and then I'm gonna wrap up the day, and I'm just gonna do my best. Okay, well, I made it outside, and I have to say I do feel better. So I'm glad I pushed through. Everything's fine. It's cool. I get in those moods sometimes. But on my walks, I like to sit down, take a deep breath, and I like to look up. You know, we're always looking down at our phones. Just remember to look up. You might see something cool. Yo, when I tell you everything happens for a reason, I was meant to go on that walk later today than normal. Right after I made that video on the bench, I got up to go keep walking, and I saw a man sitting at another bench, and he had his head down and he was crying. So I went up to him and I was like, hey, are you okay? And he was like, no. And I said, do you want to talk about it? He said, no. And then I said, are you sure? You look like you need someone to talk to. And then he said, yes, I do. So I sat next to him and we talked for 35 minutes. That man is going through some real life right now. This just reminded me how important it is to just talk to people, to say hello, to be kind to everyone, because we never know what people are going through. I feel like I gave him a lot of insightful information and helped him to the best of my ability. I suggested therapy. I really genuinely felt like I was meant to go on that walk later today to meet him and talk to him and help him, and I'm just so thankful for that. That was crazy. All right, time for the Stairmaster. Guys, I'm having a really rough day. I just got so emotional all over again because of like my own reasons, and then I was thinking about that guy and his family again. Really working on picking myself up. I got so hungry, so I'm about to do my chia seed water. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of this and some room temperatured water, and just 3 tablespoons of this is about 11 grams of fiber. It's really important to make sure that they sit and absorb. Okay, they're fully absorbed and I literally just chug it. So, and just like that, I get about 11 grams of fiber and I stay full until dinner time. So now I'm finally gonna go to the gym. That was so hard. I did not want to do that. I don't even want to do Pilates, but let's just do it. Let's just get it out the way because if I sit down, I'm not like, let's just do it. Okay, we're done with that. Let's eat. I'm hungry. They're all leftovers. So my arugula salad, my broccoli, rice, and salmon again today. Kimchi for probiotics and gut health. Guys, I did not have it in me to cook anything, so I'm eating a bunch of my leftovers. I'm actually not a fan of leftovers because I like to eat fresh foods every night, but sometimes that's not realistic. But before I eat that, we're back on fermented foods tonight. So here's one scoop. Second scoop. Actually, I decided that for tonight's study, I'm just gonna finish the rest of Hack Your Health. That way I finish it and I'm really just not in the mood to do anything else tonight. So I'm really trying to not be hard on myself. I know that consistency is different every single day, and although today's been really rough, I just gotta keep going the next day. So yeah, I'm actually gonna just eat my dinner and watch Hack Your Health.
You eat a lot of sugar, you get sugar-loving bugs. You eat a lot of fat, you get fat-loving bugs.
Yeah, I like this documentary. I definitely recommend you watch it. Okay, that's it for today. I did the best I could do. I pushed through. And I need to shower and go to bed now. Tomorrow's Sunday. Tomorrow's church. I'm so excited. I briefly talked about this on my Instagram. Going to church is something very new to me and I absolutely love it. It's completely changed my life, which I'm so grateful for. Oh my gosh, tomorrow's day 6. I can't even believe it. Okay, see you in the morning. Good morning, it's day 6 and I feel so much better today. I slept well, I had a good dream, it's Sunday. Yesterday was, you know what, we're not even gonna address that, it's in the past. I'm gonna start my morning with some moringa powder to get my day started. I literally just buy these packets from Whole Foods and I pour about a tablespoon into my water. It doesn't taste good. And then I'm having one of my favorite things, a hot cup of bone broth with a nice lemon. And this tastes so good. I love this. And my little pre-breakfast rituals are so good because you're just like starting your day with a bunch of nutrients and things for your gut. Okay, so here are my plans for today. So, you know, I usually start with my 30-minute outdoor walk, but I'm not gonna do that this morning. I'm actually gonna head straight to the gym and then do Pilates. I'm gonna do the walk later on today just because I feel like the sun isn't fully out yet and it's Sunday and I just want a really nice walk. Also, I do have church in a couple of hours and I don't want to rush my workouts. Oh, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling good. That workout was amazing. And now I'm gonna get ready and head to church. Just for the record, I just took my probiotic. I actually can't remember if I showed it every day, but I have taken it every day, so believe that. We got a simple oatmeal with raspberries, blackberries, and honey, and a carrot juice for on the go. And this has so much fiber in it too. And this is the church fit. I got a nice little button up, some nice pants with some summery sandals, and yeah. Oh, church was amazing. You know what's so crazy is I didn't grow up religious. I grew up going to church every now and again, but my mom would never force me to go. So now I go every single Sunday. I've been going for like maybe 8 or 9 weeks now. It's completely changed my life. I'm just so thankful. But when I'm back home, I'm gonna go on my walk and then continue on with my routine for the day. So I got home and I got straight to it. So we got rice, beans, chicken, edamame, arugula tacos. I don't know, I kind of winged it, and an olipop. This one's my favorite flavor.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Look at that. I'm so excited to eat. This is so crazy. I can't believe I've cooked this much. Oh my god, this is so... You guys don't understand. I usually order food every day. First is our kimchi. Second scoop. Yup. Yup. I may or may not have taken a little snooze. And now that I'm up, I'm really excited for my little outdoor walk, so let's go. My walk was so nice. I came and sat right in front of my computer to start studying right away, but I actually ran into my neighbor and his dog. They're so cute. It's so crazy because I used to hate talking to people and now I love it. Just feel like that's what we're meant to do, you know? Talk to one another in person. So I'm 23 minutes into my study and I just want to say, as much as I love this, it literally makes my brain hurt. I think that's like a natural thing when it comes to learning, but man. Something else I really want to touch on eventually is fasting. The longest fast I've ever done was 36 hours and it was pretty hard. I do want to do something where I do it for longer, but I'm not going to talk about that much, but stay tuned for that. I don't want to talk about it too much. I feel like I have a bit of a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna eat some dates, drink a bunch of water. I'm gonna shower and go to bed. I can't believe it. That was day 6. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm really tired right now and I can't figure out if tomorrow is my last day. I have a full day of this tomorrow again, and then when I wake up on Tuesday, then the challenge will be complete. Tomorrow's the last day of my challenge. I can't believe this. Oh, 7 days of discipline. It's been hard. I might watch an episode of Friends and then I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's day 7. Can't believe I vlogged for 7 days straight, guys. That's crazy for me. I don't do this just yet though. Although we made it to day 7, we're still not done with the challenge. We still got everything else that I've been doing to do today. And I gotta think about how I want to celebrate. I don't even know. I've been so busy every day, like making sure I get my footage and then going about my own life. I'm so excited to work out. I think I might even go a little harder in my workouts today. Let's get started. Also, I made sure to look real cute today. I love the back of this. It's so cute. It's got the little crisscross. Man, I'm feeling good. Also, I think I'm gonna do Stairmaster, Pilates, and then go for a walk. I think that's the vibe I'm on today. Okay, let's just get right into these Pilates. Currently cooking breakfast, but in the meantime, I want to read something to you and I need you to listen because it gives me literal chills. The impact created by a change in your habits is similar to the effect of shifting the route of an airplane by just 3 degrees. Stay with me. Imagine you are flying from Los Angeles to New York City. If a pilot leaving from LAX adjusts his heading just 3.5 degrees south, you will land in Washington, D.C. instead of New York. Such a small change is barely noticeable at takeoff, but the nose of the airplane moves just a few feet, and when magnified across the United States, you end up hundreds of miles apart. The little actions you take every day has such a huge impact on your life, whether it be good or whether it be bad. If you're making small bad choices every day, you will pay the consequences in the future. Your future self is looking back on you right now, wishing that you had just gone for it, wishing that you stayed disciplined, wishing that you stay focused. So ask yourself, what's gonna be your 3.5 degrees? Are you gonna end up in New York City like you were supposed to and like you had planned? Or are you gonna end up in Washington, D.C. because you adjusted your heading 3.5 degrees south and you didn't even notice? Okay, so breakfast is ready. I tried making sweet potato pancakes for the first time and I had a bit of an incident with them. Oh, I dropped one of the potatoes on top of the egg. Oh my gosh, no, what do I do? I can't even grab it, so hot. I didn't want it to go to waste, so I'm just eating it from the top of the eggs. Is that gross? I don't care, I don't waste food. It's really hot. But that tastes really good. Dang, why'd I have to drop it? But they taste good, so I'm excited to eat. And for a fiber boost, I'm gonna be drinking my fiber water. This is prebiotic fiber powder and it has 5 grams of fiber. Big bite. Breakfast is done. I'm actually gonna study now. I think I'm gonna go study outside. Hello, so my camera died again, but it's fine because I was actually able to get some work done. I was actually able to study for 10 minutes, but I still, actually 12 minutes. I'm learning about parasites and it's very interesting and really gross. Okay, so I'm actually about to head on my walk. Before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my kimchi and take my probiotics. By the time I come back, this is all digested and I can go ahead and eat my lunch/dinner. It's so crazy how I had to do this challenge to realize that me eating 3 times a day is just not a thing. I obviously didn't know that before because I was just ordering food and kind of just like eating my leftovers throughout the day and stuff. But now that I'm cooking, I realize that 2 meals a day is what works for me. I feel like during this challenge I haven't been drinking water on camera, but guys, I drink a lot of water, so make sure you are too. Okay, let's go on this walk. I always talk about, you know, being in nature, connecting with nature, and it's crazy because it's as easy as coming outside and sitting down on the grass, literally touching grass for a few minutes. I genuinely feel like in these 7 days I have turned into a completely different person, and I got no one to thank but myself. So I'm back from my walk and made my dinner, and I need you guys to not make fun of me and just trust this process that I'm about to show you right now, because you might be like, ew. Like you might look at this and want to throw up. We have a raw broccoli salad with sardines, guacamole, and a lemon because I'm just gonna squeeze it all on the top. Sardines will make you so pretty. Sardines will give you glowing skin, glowing hair, glowing nails. They're so full of nutrients, and I get the ones in olive oil and I love the taste. If you've never tried it, don't knock it just yet. My mom would try to get me on sardines all the time and I'd be like, that's so gross, and I try them and they're so good. Here's actually a close-up of it and just trust me, okay? I know they're ugly, but they're delicious. Guys, it was so good. Like, it was so good. Also, just real quick, earlier during my study session, I was learning about parasites, and one of the things on there that really kills parasites is oil of oregano, and I actually take oil of oregano pretty regularly. This is the brand I use. It was recommended to me by my esthetician, and this is also great for acne. And guys, I did it. I freaking did it. But honestly, I'm really tired and I want to go to sleep. I'm about to shower, journal a couple things, pray. I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm gonna come back in the morning and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about how I feel, what I've learned, what you can take from this. And we're also gonna talk about how I'm gonna celebrate, because that's also a big part of this challenge, was the celebration part. It's just so crazy because after doing this, I feel so committed, more than ever, to apply this into my life every day. Like, I don't think I'll ever order another meal. Okay, I shouldn't say ever, but I was able to cook for myself every single day this week. That is crazy. That's unheard of. And I did it by giving myself no choice but to do it. So that's it for day 7. I'm gonna clock out right here, but I'll be back. And I think I plan on sleeping in the morning because I've been waking up at 6 a.m. every day. So, okay, I'll see you in the morning. We'll talk in a little bit. So it's been a few days since that last clip. There were a series of unfortunate events that just kept happening. I upset myself so bad that I almost scrapped this entire thing. And how ironic that all of this happened. Life really said, oh, you thought you finished your challenge? Here's a part 2. Let me just tell you what went down. So I had finished my challenge, right? I was like, I'm gonna be back in the morning. I was feeling great. I was feeling so accomplished. And then the next morning, I literally slept until noon. I had a meeting a few hours later. And then afterwards, I ended up cleaning for like 4 hours. And then I ended up just going right back to sleep. Guys, I literally did not have it in me to turn this camera on. I'm sorry. I was exhausted. But I was like, you know what? It's gonna be fine. Just get some rest. I'll come back tomorrow. Everything will be okay. Bro. So I woke up the next day, I did my workouts, like I had continued my challenge really because I was like, this is great momentum, I'm feeling great. I got back, I showered, I got ready, I was about to start filming. There was like a fire emergency on my floor, I don't know, but the alarm kept going off. And I literally could not vlog because of the woo, woo, woo. It was so loud and non-stop. And I legit just started bawling. I was like, there is no way. I got so upset, I was literally like, whatever. I went to the park, I sat on the bench and I cried. Like that just had really gotten the best of me and I just was done. Part of this challenge, a big part of it is the celebration, right? Like celebrating my little milestones to keep going. So I decided what I wanted to do and I planned a solo date, right? And I just kept pushing it back and things kept happening and I was like, you know what? These past 2 days kind of suck. Tomorrow's gonna be a new day. The new day comes. I'm like doing my thing, like vlogging and everything. And then I get to the restaurant to have my solo date celebration. My reservation, I guess didn't modify correctly. I don't know if I was messing with it too much. The reservation didn't go through, so I'm there all excited, ready to celebrate. Go up to the kiosk, they don't have my name. And I tell you, I looked up at the sky and I said, God, if you don't want me to be a YouTuber, just say that. It's okay. I literally just walked back shamefully to my car and I was like, it is what it is. I went home and I cried again. Today's Friday and I still haven't celebrated or like done the recap of what I wanted to do. It's just been a mess. But you know what? This taught me something more than my challenge. It's as simple as life can be inconvenient. It's inevitable. And what's so ironic is that this video is about challenging myself to deal with self-sabotage, right? And I'm constantly giving up on myself due to minor inconveniences or just me talking myself out of stuff. But this video is live, so that means that I won, okay? That means that I surpassed all of those negative thoughts and emotions, and I just proved to myself I'm capable of starting something and finishing it. If you've made it this far, if you're still watching, I really want to encourage you to do the same and to join me on this journey because life really be... I felt like I originally had all of these ideas, right, about what I wanted to say, about what I've learned during this challenge of like 7 days of discipline. Honestly, I mean, I guess the most obvious and physical thing is that I dropped 4 pounds, but that's beyond the bigger picture. I don't even care about that. True knowledge and lesson that quite literally just hit me like a truck is that if you want to do big things in life, you cannot let little things trip you and knock you down. Because then what? You give up and you fail and that's it? No. I really feel like that part of me is so over and this was like the cherry on top. There's this quote that I love and it says, if it is important to you, you'll find a way. If it's not, you'll find an excuse. Anyways, my reservation is confirmed. I made sure. I'm happy. I feel good. I'm proud of myself. I deserve all the food that I want to order right now. I've continued cooking, by the way. Even those few bumpy days, I continued cooking. And right now, I need a break. I need food. I need to celebrate. I deserve. Okay, let's go. my gosh, it was so loud in there, but I decided to pull over just so I can wrap up this challenge while I'm in this amazing mood. I am so proud of myself, guys. This is something that just gets to me so much. The self-sabotage thing. Like, it's bad, you know? Like when your own thoughts and your own self-doubt stops you from accomplishing so much, whether it be small or big, that's a problem. I cannot believe I did it. I cannot believe I stayed disciplined and pushed through even after the fact, because I was so ready to give up quite a few times actually. Like, and the food was so good. That was such a good celebration. Like, I had an amazing time. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy my message, if you want to follow along in the journey, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that. It would mean so much to me. And I just feel like it can be very beneficial for all of us all around. I know a lot of us really want to grow right now and level up and become the best version of ourselves, but it's really hard to do that. Obviously, it's not easy at all. But it's good when you have a system. It's good when you have a community. So I'm really excited. I'm really thankful. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.